Today, we've got some exciting news about upcoming releases from Samsung. The tech giant is gearing up to launch the Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 series, and we have some juicy details to share. Plus, we'll also be discussing the latest rumors about the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. So, sit tight and let's dive right in. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 series is one of the most anticipated wearables of the year, and it looks like we won't have to wait much longer. According to Android Police, both the Galaxy Watch 7 and a more affordable Galaxy Watch Fan Edition have been spotted at the FCC in the US. This is a crucial regulatory step for any device before it hits the market. The FCC filing revealed some interesting details. There are going to be 4 different Galaxy Watch 7 variants. Let's break it down. 2 models with a 40mm case size, one with LTE connectivity and one Wi-Fi only. 2 models with a 44mm case size, again, one with LTE connectivity and one Wi-Fi only. But that's not all. There's an additional model number in the documentation, which likely refers to the rumored more affordable Galaxy Watch Fan Edition. This Fan Edition might be marketed under a different name, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, if you're wondering about a Galaxy Watch 7 Pro, the FCC filings didn't mention anything about it. However, numerous leaks have hinted at successors to the Galaxy Watch 6 and Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. So, it's possible we might see a standard model, a classic model, and potentially a Pro model. It's still uncertain how many different versions will actually be released in 2024. Rumors also suggest some exciting upgrades, including significant improvements to battery life and a potential redesign. A Pro model would make a lot of sense for Samsung if they're looking to compete with top-tier smartwatches like the Garmin series and the Apple Watch Ultra 2. But as of now, it's all speculation until we get an official announcement from Samsung. Switching gears, let's talk about the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. This foldable phone has been making waves with its innovative design, and we have some updates on what to expect from the next iteration. Most rumors suggest that the Galaxy Z Flip 6 will feature a 6.7-inch screen, similar to its predecessor, the Z Flip 5. But don't be fooled by the similar display size. There are 2 significant upgrades that could make a big difference. According to the ELEC, the Z Flip 6 will use thicker ultra-thin glass for its foldable screen. The glass thickness is increasing from 30 microns in the Z Flip 5 to 50 microns in the Z Flip 6. Why is this important? Well, a thicker glass means a tougher screen, which addresses one of the main concerns about foldable displays, their vulnerability. But that's not the only benefit. The thicker glass is also expected to reduce the crease that's been a noticeable feature on previous models. If you've used the Z Flip 5, you know how distracting that crease can be. Reducing it would definitely enhance the overall user experience. So, while the screen size remains the same, these improvements in durability and aesthetics are pretty significant. We can't wait to see how these changes play out in real-world use. And that's a wrap for today's video. We're super excited about the upcoming Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 series and the Galaxy Z Flip 6. What do you think about these new features and improvements? Are you planning to get one of these new devices? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next video. Peace out. In just a few months' time, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will succeed the iPhone 15 Pro Max and take on the mantle as the best and most advanced iPhone out there. Although there's plenty of time until September and a lot can change, we seem to know a lot about the upcoming top iPhone model based on rumors and leaks. How is the iPhone 16 Pro Max shaping up against its predecessor? What's changing and what's staying the same? Let's see how the iPhone 16 Pro Max shapes up against the current best iPhone Apple has in its roster. First up, let's talk about design and size. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will inherit the same design language as the iPhone 15 Pro Max, employing the same titanium frame with a completely flat screen. The major difference between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be size. The upcoming iPhone screen will grow to 6.9 inches across, a significant bump over the iPhone 15 Pro Max's 6.7-inch display. To achieve this, they're likely shrinking the bezels down even further and making the phone itself slightly larger overall. As per the rumors, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will measure 163mm in height and 77.58mm in width versus 159.9mm and 76.7mm for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, respectively. A small but notable change, all things considered. The iPhone 15 Pro Max debuted with an action button instead of a mute switch and a USB Type-C port at the bottom, so those 2 features will be carrying over to the newer model as well. However, the iPhone 16 series will be scoring another button, dubbed the Capture button. Colors-wise, the iPhone 15 Pro Max was available in 4 understated and titanium-inspired colors. We've heard that Apple might use another titanium processing technique that will make the iPhone 16 Pro Max glossier and also more capable of retaining colors. Moving on to display differences. As mentioned, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come along with a significantly larger display, measuring at 6.9 inches across. Aside from the size, we don't clearly expect any other major changes. We're certainly getting a liquid Retina XDR display with an OLED panel delivering superb colors, contrast, and exceptional maximum brightness. The screen will support 120Hz ProMotion refresh rate, making scrolling through the interface and on-screen content way smoother. Now let's delve into performance and software. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will feature a second-generation 3nm chip, possibly dubbed Apple A18 Pro. As one can imagine, we expect that the Apple A18 Pro will have better performance than the Apple A17 Pro. Due to the heavily rumored focus on AI for both iOS and the iPhone 16 range, we expect that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come with a much improved neural engine to take care of all the generative AI features. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will also be a first to debut iOS 18 with a focus on artificial intelligence features. The new iPhone 16 Pro Max will also support faster Wi-Fi 7 and a more power-efficient 5G modem, keeping you future-proofed on the connectivity front. Let's talk about the camera. As the iPhone 15 Pro Max delivers a host of important camera features, chief among which is the new 120mm telephoto lens, the iPhone 16 Pro Max could finally address one of the forgotten cameras that hasn't recently scored any significant overhauls, the ultra-wide. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes that Apple will be introducing a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. When it comes to audio quality, iPhone Pro Max devices are always up there with the best, setting the benchmarks for all other manufacturers to measure up against. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will be no exception. The same generally applies to haptics too. iPhones are arguably the best devices when it comes to haptic feedback, giving us precise and accurate vibrations that are sufficiently strong yet not overpowering. Lastly, battery life and charging. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will reportedly feature a much larger 4,676 mAh battery compared to the 4,422 mAh battery in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Charging-wise, we haven't heard anything about a potential charging speed increase, but we hope to see one on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So far, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is shaping up to be a logical improvement to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, delivering key upgrades in important areas like screen size, performance, AI, and battery life. Thus far, we haven't heard anything particular about a potential price increase, so it's safe to assume that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will start at $1,199 for the 256GB version. Of course, if there's an iPhone 15 Pro Max in your pocket, then you'll probably have few reasons to upgrade to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Stay tuned for more updates on the iPhone 16 Pro Max as we get closer to its release date. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest tech news and reviews. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.